Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Abiding by Isaac Afterbirth. It's the kind of runs that make you happy to play Isaac when you get a lost victory. We're in the opening segments of this random. We get Judas, a scary character, QGPB, JTQX. Why'd you have to ruin the pattern? Hopefully that's not a bad sign. Judas, of course, very scary in the very early game. One Spirit Heart alleviates a lot of my concerns, but for now, you know, this champion, if he hits us, will kill us. Mind you, if we got hit by a champion that shoots bullets in 4 directions from like halfway across the level, maybe we didn't deserve to win this run in the first place, but it's not a cliche to say that, you know, we need to be pretty shrewd right now, especially like this room's no joke either. If we can get this guy whittled down from far away, that would be lovely, but we gotta watch out for the bombs that could have been created there as well. So let's try to get every available advantage. We already have a bomb, so I can afford to use that to try to find a secret room. At least we've eliminated one possible location for a secret room. What's the most obvious avenue that we can take to, like, quintuple our chances of winning the run? Use our key and get one more penny to go to the shop and buy a Spirit Heart. Now that we have a Tinted Rock, all we have to do is live long enough to put the bomb up there, or prioritize just getting up there and putting the bomb up there. And in most situations, this will probably result in a Spirit Heart. In this one, it did not. So we are still under the gun here. But we got 2 extra bombs. We got bottle of pills. I don't think I can afford to take the pill yet, just in case it's a speed downgrade. In most situations, you know, it's not going to be. Could even be balls of steel. And if we get, like, really up against it here, and it seems urgent, maybe we'll take a pill. But I think it's more dangerous than I'm giving it credit for right now. Okay, we're in it against this hopper. That was getting a little dicey. I just want, like, a half of a Spirit Heart. I know you can't get half Spirit Hearts, at least not until Afterbirth Plus, but just give me half a Spirit Heart so that I can get hit by a champion and live. That's all I ask. After that happens, we can loosen up a little bit, and, you know, usually that leads to playing even better, but as long as you don't get too loose. That's a common problem. No Spirit Heart for sale, so, and we could blow up the shopkeeper, but it's a little dicey. It's a weird one, dude. And by weird, I just mean predominantly sort of scary. Like, the fact that we're going into our boss fight having not gotten a Spirit Heart makes me think that maybe this is, like, the chosen run. Maybe this is where, the streak has to end on a Judas run instead of on a Lost run. I think the secret room has to be here. I'm really glad it's not there. It could be there, but I wanna... No, it can't be adjacent to the curse room because the curse room's narrow. So actually, I think it has to be here. What? Okay, I'm gonna save this bomb. We may well need it on the boss fight, but slightly frightened. Ragman, no joke, dude. Very happy that we have Book of Belial. I mean, of course we're Judas, so we're gonna have Book of Belial, but this should make it so that, you know, we've got a sustainable way to finish this fight without getting hit. I mean, maybe I'm building up the drama too much for a Judas run, but it's scary. It was scary until that moment. And now I can't take the pill because it could be a health downgrade, but we'll find an opportunity to do so in the future now that we have a little bit more leeway. So we spent every resource we had. We probably should have, yeah, well, not probably. We definitely should have gone to the curse room. I kind of got wrapped up in the urgency and the danger of the run, and I misplayed actually pretty heavily there, because we could have gotten Spirit Hearts in our curse room, or, you know, obviously guppy items give you the chance of that as well. But what's done is done. Learn from it. Take out the obvious enemies first. Rubber cement. A decent, but not altogether, like, game-changing pickup. But really cool if we get awesome synergies. This is a quality of life item. Like, if you can get good stuff along with rubber cement, then rubber cement makes it more fun, if not always substantially better. But certainly kind of hoping for, like, a little bit of a more spectacular pickup, but that's okay. You know, we worked our way through that Lost run last time. It wasn't a big problem. All we have to do is hold tight to the principles of a Judas run. We get to deal with the devil here. Hopefully find a chance to get a Spirit Heart as well. Like, the Spirit Hearts are the lifeblood of the early game, allowing you to take those deals with the devil without putting yourself too much in harm's way. Hopefully find ourselves in that situation. It's like having, you know, it's like being 19. You're gonna make some mistakes with your physical health at 19. You're gonna eat too many Doritos. You're gonna drink one too many Molson Canadians. Or maybe something even more dramatic than that. But you know what? Because you got the metabolism and the unsullied internal organs of a 19-year-old, you got a great chance to work yourself out of those. You know, it's not catastrophic. Whereas, you know, if you're 35 and you do that, it's like, dude, come on. You gotta take some care of yourself. Spirit Heart, please. No Spirit Hearts are for sale here. I guess we should just go fight the boss. And it's Dingle. Dingle's easy enough. In fact, it's been forever since I fought Dingle. You always fight, like, Gold Dingle, who is not actually Dingle. I'm gonna call him Dingleheimer. I think he has a real name, but I don't even look at the boss names anymore. All I see is, you know, blondes, brunettes, redheads. Dingle's dead. There we go. Finally, we got our Spirit Heart. 2 extra keys as well. And 2 extra Demon Hearts and missing page 2. So all things considered, fairly bad. The pill was Balls of Steel the whole time. The pill was Balls of Steel the whole time. Not sure if you guys knew this, but while I was complaining about not having any HP, the pill was Balls of Steel the whole time. Not displeased with that. Not pissed off in the least that I you know, took 15 seconds off of my life. I'm not gonna say it took 10 years off my life. You know, it took a little bit of time off my life, trying to struggle with the situation as it was presented, and then it just ended up being Balls of Steel the whole time. It's no big deal. Happens to the best of us. Okay, this is definitely a Book of Belial sort of moment. That dude was right next to us when we managed to hit him, and it was basically not worth coming in here, but life goes on. We're lucky enough that we can afford to do that, given the fact that the situation's been a little untenable for a while here. Now seems totally fine. Was there an opportunity for us to... I mean, for 1 bomb, we can shoot like 7 poops and also get a bomb. So we should come in here and at least try to get a little bit more money. It's possible that with Counterfeit Penny, we can get to 15 cents. I'm going to try this one as well. Come on. We could have used this on the donation machine and, like, definitely gotten there. And now I look like a freaking idiot. Thanks for nothing. It's a shame because I could have used either of these items, but instead we'll just buy this. We get a Fool card, which is a nice, like, get out of jail free card for Boss Rush, but instead we'll just move along. Good floor. Didn't improve ourselves drastically, except for the fact that now we have enough HP to, you know, sustain, like, a couple of hits, which I think is quite nice. We got Balls of Steel for taking the gamble there, which I'm pretty pleased with, and then the Fool is going to make it so we don't get hit on the way out. Did we luck out there? Absolutely. You know, we didn't have any bombs, so we didn't get any Spirit Hearts from Blue Fires, but Balls of Steel from a red chest, then Power Pill, so we didn't get hurt on the way out is really nice. I can't see our HP, but I know, you know, roughly where it's got to be at this point. Oh my god. Dream play here. Kill the spider. Close enough to a mushroom so that it blows up in my face and I take damage for no reason. Okay. Let's cool it. That's unacceptable damage. That feels like a secret room. Let's smarten up here a little bit. This is getting a little silly. This could be a big swing for shop and item room. Not a great chance for a deal with the devil, but Book of Belial will give us maybe a little bit of an augmented probability of that, and the idea is that hopefully, come on, hopefully we'll get one, and maybe be able to pick up the start of a guppy payout or something like that. Peep's no joke, though. This is the boss that always comes up in, like, Isaac's subreddit threads, where people are like, you know, what happens, or what are the most difficult bosses for you to fight? People always go, like, I've got 1,000 hours in the game, Peep still hits me, like, at least 50% of the time, and he is just going apeshit on me here. I'm a little embarrassed, to be honest with you. It's the way the hitbox on the eyes is so deceptive, and then multiply that by the fact that they ricochet off of one another. We must have at least a few Spirit Hearts left. It's irrelevant for our deal with the devil purposes, but still. Okay, let's start rebuilding this run. We might be back at the HP that we were before we came down here. We might even be a little bit lower as a result of poor play on the Peep fight and the rooms directly preceding it as well, but not much we can say about that. We just have to rebuild. Fool card, Chariot card. Chariot card's nice. I'm going to save the Fool because I like the opportunity to get out of Boss Rush, but try to use the Chariot card to good effect. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And Anemic is not what we're looking for here. Chariot card could be used to good effect on like a boss trap room, or, you know, if we find a blood bank or something on this floor, that would be nice. Or if we just think we're going to get hit, we can use it. Speaking of which, probably should try using Book of Belial. It's a good item. Now we can buy a Spirit Heart. And we'll take this nickel as well. All in all, though, kind of a bad floor. And a bad floor for my own idiocy. Like, on the last run, as the Lost, I thought we played pretty well. And certainly on the Blue Baby run... Oh god, I'm trapped. On the Blue Baby run directly preceding that, I was like, we had to play pretty well to get the momentum necessary to have a good chance of winning. And we did, so that was awesome. But on this one, absolutely playing like shit right now. Yeah, we'll open this. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so now we have like 30 cents, almost. Or maybe exactly. No, 29. Big plays on a shop. I mean, I only wish we could go back and get like BFF and car battery, I guess. But unfortunately, that train has sailed. Let's move on. 10 minutes on schedule for Boss Rush. Great use of the Chariot card. I just want to go back and check the shop. I know I laughed at my own joke, okay? I'm entitled to find myself amusing. We really don't want anything in there. I mean, we could buy a bomb. I don't want to waste 5 cents for no reason, though. And I'm eager to see what our HP looks like when we go down to the next floor. But apart from that, I think we're good to go. This is our secret room. And actually 7 cents, which is actually going to be 7 cents. Thanks a lot, Counterfeit Penny. That's good. And maybe some surprising plays here. Don't we have, I thought the blue one was Balls of Steel. Instead, we have Bad Gas and Luck Up. Well worth a single bomb, I'd say. Then you say second secret room here, maybe? Nope. Okay. We're moving on, but I'd say that, you know, on the tail end of that floor, we started to recoup some of the value that we lost due to my misplays. But hopefully we come down to this floor. I was going to say see that we have more HP than I thought we did, but we're probably right around where I would expect to be. And we whiffed on the triple key usage as well, so willingly, or at least willfully, set myself back a little bit there. It's a bit of an iffy run. Now, like, to continue the metaphor of not taking care of your health, we're like in our mid-20s right now. We're like, what do you want for dinner? Doritos, Tacos, Locos again? You know, our pancreas is starting to be like, come on, dude. Work with me here. Okay, at least now we can open all of these. And we ended up recouping 2 keys for doing it. So effectively we spent 0 on the inside, which is good. Well, no, because we used the 2 keys that we got from elsewhere on the floor. So although we broke even, it wasn't because of the room that we broke even necessarily. We can go into our boss trap room, and at some point we may want to go in here, open this up, and teleport out. Oh, you're gonna really mill me for 2 keys? Give me a bomb and 3 cents? I'm mostly at this point just amazed that I continue to get golden chests, despite the fact that I don't even have Guppy's tail. Like, that was almost damage. At least buy me dinner first. Like, with these golden chests, I want, you know, some combination of things. Either take me closer to Guppy and give me golden chests, or give me golden chests that do things for me in a positive fashion, like give me good items, or give me golden chests that have keys inside of them so I can continue to open them. Don't just give me these, like, endlessly, mostly useless golden chests that are just milling my economy out here. Oh god, we're hemorrhaging HP here pretty drastically. Time to slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. That was with Book of Belial. So I've got to reacclimate myself to having a little bit lower damage. We haven't really picked up a damage upgrade. In fact, we haven't picked up a damage upgrade at all. There's no really about it. Did find our secret room. If I can highlight one positive, mostly our secret room knowledge has been on point here. Come on, give me these pseudo-piercing shots. We're behind schedule for Boss Rush now, which is a super bummer because we're holding this Fool card. We can still get value out of it one way or the other, but I don't know. That's a very tough decision. Oh, my lord. lower. That one was actually my fault on a positioning level. I could have made my way out of there. So that's a luck upgrade, I think. No, this one's bad gas. It was the wrong one of those two that I got. Glass cannon is worthless, whether we choose to take Forget Me Now or not. We're in a very, very dicey situation here. And I got to facepalm a little bit because the dodging has been bad. Morale, why are you so low? Thank you for the Spirit Heart. Okay, let's turn against a common enemy. RNG. Where's my Tinted Rocks? Where were the Spirit Hearts in the early game? Where's my DPS items? You know, we're here on the 3rd floor, 4th floor, and we're still rolling Book of Belial and Judas's damage multiplier. It's not bad, but surely we can, you know, get something a little bit more potent than that. If we're going to give up on boss rush, we should go to the curse room because we can use our fool card to make it only cost half of a Spirit Heart. Let's see what our shop has in store for us first here. This could be a big swing. I'm feeling a big swing on a deal with the devil as well, and then we can make an executive decision about Forget Me Now. And yeah, big swing. Some really good stuff here. The atmosphere is electric. We can actually... No, I was trying to think. Like, we could use the Chariot card to get into and out of our curse room for free, but we cannot. Taking damage on Gertie is the final fucking straw. Just keep hitting him. Then when he goes for that, you do that. What are you doing? I got trapped behind the back door. No Crampo. No Crampo. Synth Oil's lovely. No Crampo. Empty Vessel, we get 2 Spirit Hearts out of it. We got the ability to fly now. We're still real flippin' slow. 48-hour energy is solid, although we're probably going to get rid of it, like, right away. I'm going to buy a key, and I am going to Forget Me Now. I think the time has come to take advantage of that. Well, 48-hour energy again. We still want the Fool card. How big of a swing is this? It's not necessarily enormous, but it could be fairly large. Do we want 48-hour energy or the Fool? Well, let's be real. There's, like, absolutely no chance we get to boss rush 2 minutes behind schedule without, like, an enormous swing in terms of our damage. I mean, 48-hour energy is not that good either, though. We don't really need money, but we don't necessarily need bombs either. Let's try that. It didn't work. Okay, we're going to Forget Me Now. We're going to do this all over again. I forgot 48-hour energy isn't worth anything without a spacebar item to work it with. So, I still think that this could be the right decision. It's just the wrong decision was to get rid of the Fool card so early. But, you know, that's like... Oh, never mind. That's focusing on the wrong thing, though, I'd say. All right, so that's access to the next floor. That's also access to the next floor. Thinking like we grab this and then use that. That's access to the next floor. Just asking for, you know, like a crawl space. If I get 1 crawl space over the course of the entire run or 1 black market over the course of the entire run, I'll consider this relatively useful. Can use it to get out of boss rush, but that's kind of low priority right now. Can we use this to get out of the Hush fight? I don't recall. Another largely pretty bad item room item here. Rainbow Baby, but I can't complain too much because Synth Oil and Rainbow Baby are both indeed excellent, so range down doesn't matter that much. If you're gonna get a stat downgrade, range down is the one to get. In terms of pills, anyway. No Tinted Rocks over here. My hope is that we get maybe a bigger Deal with the Devil swing on this floor. Again, I don't know how Deal with the Devils, their penalties change. Ooh, Fate is at least some HP for us, although it ruins Empty Vessel, but it ruins it in a fairly non-destructive fashion because of the fact that we still get the ability to fly because of Fate itself. So I think that this is actually completely fine. So, we lose the invincibility, but that's about it. What do we do here? A lot of people are probably saying just go down to the next floor so you can take advantage of this, but I really don't feel that that's the right choice. And I don't think it's the right choice to play that room yet, but I want there to be a trapdoor in there for when I do. I do want to use this to speed up our run, but only in a meaningful way. And if we're missing out on a possible Deal with the Devil, item room, shop, you know, extra special rooms as a result of doing that, that's, you know, you're cutting off the nose to spite the face a little bit. To go back to our much maligned metaphor from earlier, it's like We're eating a Doritos Tacos Locos, and then we're like, hey, what should we use as a topping for this? Pico de Gallo? Nah, don't worry, I've got some ketchup in the fridge. You know, now the metaphor just doesn't make any sense. I'm making fun of myself. No deal with the devil, but Halo's dope. We do want to go to the shop. Let's be honest, boss rush, not going to happen. So let's maximize our win rate here. And our zaniness, in fact, and pick up Chaos from the shop. Now, do I know Chaos is in the shop? No, but from my experience, I know that if I make a bold claim like that, and it doesn't come true, nobody holds you accountable. They go, of course, you know the odds. The odds of it actually being Chaos are so low that it was just a joke to bring it up. But then if it works out, people all spam, oh my god, he's a god. When did he come up with these prognosticating skills? And I say, just call me Northern Stradamus, baby. Either way. This floor has actually, and largely it's carryover from the last floor, but it's gone a long way towards improving our chances of winning this run. Empty Vessel, for sure, was a big part of that. Mr. Boom, I think it's better than the shovel, but not as interesting. And the shovel could have bigger swings if we're able to get a good crawl space that gives us a free item. That's basically an item room. Good trinket, pretty valuable. We fucking got Chaos. Vac. Black Candle, also really good. Not a crawl space, are you kidding me, man? Do we take the left hand? I think you go for the Guppy Dream. Why not, right? And I think we save our shovel charge for the next floor, because, you know, the odds of it paying out specifically on this play are pretty low. But we're going to go in here and hopefully get, well, any item in the game, I guess, as a result of the Chaos pickup. And we get the one item I think we could get that now makes me not want to leave this room, or not want to go down to the next floor, because we actually would be missing out on a deal with the devil that we'd otherwise have guaranteed access to, and the deal with the devil can have anything in it. So, yeah, hilariously enough, we're actually going to go finish off this entire boss trap room now. But look, think of the advantages that this has given us. Like, not only is Chaos pretty good, or potentially amazing, depending on the circumstances, but we got Goathead, Black Candle, guaranteed ability to fly that's not gated by our HP, an all-stats upgrade, golden keys, which now don't do anything for us, but still. This is a huge swing. There's a difference between, like, a 6 out of 10 floor and, like, maybe as close to a 10 as you can get without getting Brimstone, Mom's Knife, Mega, etc., etc. And we're going to continue to capitalize, not lose HP, and just get a Krampus item here. If it's Lump of Coal, we'll take it. If it's Krampus' head, we'll say thanks, but no thanks. The shovel is a little bit more interesting, and that's what happened. Well, let's head down to the next floor. I'd say that was a huge pickup for us, and the extra HP, if we ever want to give it away and get Empty Vessel back, that's what Goathead's there for. So this is like you got Doritos, Tacos Locos, but then, you know, we're living in like a near future, and your doctor's like, hey, here's a new pancreas on the house. But the next one's going to cost you. You know, we got a second chances. Or we've got a second chance, I should say. But maybe this run is all an illusion, man. Because I've been under the illusion, or at least in the early game, I was under the illusion that we were in a much more dire situation than we actually were. We had that Balls of Steel pill backing us up that I just, you know, didn't take advantage of until it wasn't as relevant as it could have been. I don't really want lard. I mean, I want elements of lard. I want an HP upgrade, but not at the cost of a speed downgrade. So, if you're wondering about my methodology for that, some HP is not warranted. This time, I would like to have more red hearts, but I don't want to do it at the cost of maybe making enemies like these a lot tougher to dodge. Again, speed is one of those stats where it's much more meaningful to have it diminish than it is to have it raised in most circumstances, I think. Range plus luck. I'm happiest for the luck upgrade, but the mom transformation is non-negligible, if I may use the politest but also most strictly true definition of a compliment. Still no payout here from the shovel, but I'm telling you, one of these days, this shovel's gonna give us a crawl space, it's gonna give us a black market, and I'm gonna look like a dang genius. Either way, we never get to use the shovel, so... Or we probably could get to use it, but we never use the shovel, so... Feel like streaking... Sometimes I'm gonna make the risk-averse plays. At the very least that we could do for people is, while making the risk-averse plays, also take items that we don't see all that often, and hopefully put them in a nicer light. You know, there's a reason that the shovel is 6 costed. That was probably some of the worst dodging. I was dodging it as if it was Daddy Longlegs. Like, walk slowly backwards is the Daddy Longlegs play. Against the adversary, you want to run away as quickly as is possible here. Great work. Great work. A second syringe. Well, I think that we do want more luck. Let's go crazy with luck. It also gave us the mom transformation. And we'll take a guppy item. Considering that we have the left hand and chaos, actually, I think guppy should be acceptable for us. And I didn't even talk about chaos on that floor, but I'm like, okay, so the virus was a payout from mini-bosses. Wasn't it? And then Mom's Pearl was from the item room. But maybe Mom's Pearls isn't supposed to show up in the item room. It might just be a boss room only pickup. But it's so, like, mundane that I didn't even draw attention to it. Alright, 2 keys for a full run reroll. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's see if this is small rock. It is not. I still think we do it, like, right now. It'll reroll Chaos, it'll reroll Goathead, but I still think we do it right now. We got Beelzebub out of it. Rate of Fire seems great. We got 9 lives, so we're very close to Guppy. Death card, Death card. We'll keep the left hand. We got Blue Baby's only friend. Seems like fast Rate of Fire combined with decent damage. This is actually a great get. Did we get the Beelzebub transformation as well? Are we flying? We're flying. Yeah, we got Beelzebub. 71 cents. I'm not sure how many we had before. It was a lot, but it might not have been quite that many. We also have 10 lives, so we may have Lazarus Rags. We also have Immaculate Conception, and this is an item that is so rare for me that I actually forgot that it existed. We just became Guppy as well. Sissy Longlegs. Guppy's Paw, Sissy Longlegs, and the Holy Water all on the same room. That's a little ridiculous. I guess we didn't have a spacebar item, so keep rolling here. If we didn't have Beelzebub before, we certainly have it now. Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty great. Considering how dire things looked momentarily, I guess we can drop the left hand now. Considering how dire things looked momentarily, they're looking pretty solid now. That was a full run reroll I'm not too disappointed by, except for the fact that it's going to cost us Chaos. Such a fun item. Goodbye, Chaos. We hardly knew ye. But we can donate a lot of money here. Or not. That's the other alternative. And then we'll be moving on. We got 18 different ways to fly. The only thing I really feel like, you know, it's a quality of life improvement, but it seems like it would be nice is a speed upgrade. That's about it for, you know, what's holding me back right now. Apart from that, and mapping, maybe. It doesn't seem like we have any form of mapping, but it's real solid. This is a real good run. And it got substantially better, especially, like, the last 3 floors have been kind of ridiculous. We got Polaroid. Oh, my God, they give us Brimstone as well. You know, well, let's go fucking crazy. We'll take Guppy's Collar as well for no reason except to increment the number of lives that we have available. Okay, so we have Brimstone Guppy. This is the point where, like, if you tune in 25 minutes in, maybe you went to, you know, buy some groceries or something. 69 cents. Very nice. You're gonna be like, why is he ever complaining about this? He got the keys to the kingdom. Yo, man, I had to work slightly for these keys to the kingdom, alright? The keys to the kingdom were not given to me by a benevolent locksmith. I'm not saying I had to, you know, get iron forged from the, you know, center of Mount Doom. Sad bombs? You gotta check, just to see. But, you know, I had to go to the locksmith and be like, hey, give me the keys to the kingdom. And he's like, that's going to be a 48-hour wait. We're really busy this time of year. And I'm like, what do you mean you're busy this time of year? There's a busy time of the year for locksmiths? I would have thought the demand was, you know, acyclical. Pretty constant. The year people are always locking themselves out, right? Maybe St. Patrick's Day you get more business than other days. But then he's like, oh, you know what? You're very ignorant of the locksmithing business. And I say, you know what? That's true. But at the same time, I'm the customer. Don't speak to me like that. And he says, you know what? Why don't you go somewhere else for the keys to the kingdom, you stupid fudger? And I say, you big man, dropping the F-bomb here when I'm here with my son. And then I point to my 2 cats and I say, you know what? Maybe I will get the keys to the kingdom elsewhere. And I'll leave a bad review on Yelp. I'll say that your place, I saw rats in it. And I got food poisoning. I didn't even eat anything. And he said, oh, big man, you gotta lie on the internet. It was a whole thing. I've now taken this story much farther than it ever should have gone in the first place. But definitely do not go to Keys and Things on West 4th Avenue. Not West 4th Avenue in Vancouver. West 4th Avenue in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Yeah, you know what? Take it up with the man upstairs. I'm not picking up sacks anymore. I don't need sacks to win this run. The only sacks I care about is all the Saks 5th Avenue we're going to buy with all the mad money we're making on this run. Still getting deals with the devil, which is, oh my god, you're going to give me Mom's Knife as well. You know what? Yeah! Give me Lord of the Pit 2, see if I care. It used to come with the small speed upgrade. Actually, this is a great run to possibly fight Hush on. It's also a great run to not stick with Guppy's paw and instead maybe try to pick up one of those, you know, like maybe there was a spacebar item that could have been better for us right there. I don't know. Is Mom's Knife plus Brimstone any better than just Brimstone? I think in some situations it can be. In most situations, you know, you're going from killing enemies in one hit to killing enemies in one hit in a slightly different fashion. But certainly it looks cooler. I like being able to shoot a bunch of knives out of my face. I mean, it might look like it's tight right now. We're going to make the Hush fight. It's really just up to us whether or not we think it would be fun, or, you know, whether or not we think with the Curse of 9 Lives we might actually get killed 11 times and suffer like the greatest loss due to hubris in video game history. I don't even think we want to open, like, sure, Spirit Hearts will be fine, but it's not like it's urgent. You know what? I'm going to test my memory. I think that's a Balls of Steel pill. Genius. Told you. Retrovision. Oh, do I have the audio filter on? Every time I say Retrovision, it says Balls of Steel for some reason. I forgot about that. My mistake, but I was right in the background. You guys just didn't know. Dark Bomb would also be a good pickup, but highly unnecessary and from like a survival standpoint for sure. I'll check it. How many times are we going to enter and exit this room? Well, that's the last one. 7 HP. I'll fight Megasame before I fight Hush on this run. Not to play into the Hush's, you know, sibling rivalry, but it's like, why can't you be more like your older brother? Why can't you bring novel mechanics to a fight that don't simply turn it into a war of attrition, Hush? Yeah, Hush! Nobody likes the artificial difficulty that you bring to a fight by having a poorly designed feature called armor that's never been introduced for a single other enemy in the game, Hush. Oh, come on, you guys. Don't you like the way I provide an alternate win condition as well as several design space openings for other challenges throughout the game? Shut up, you nerd. Wow, no deal with the devil. Alright, I'm going straight to the cathedral here. I don't need the ego trip from fighting Nosh. Doesn't matter to me. What are we going to do with the card against humanity? Replace it with a better card. Ideally. Small rock, please. I mean, I can't really complain, you know? Brimstone Mom's Knife, every Guppy item under the sun, Beelzebub transformation. We've got a lot of good stuff going for us here. No sad bombs though, and until you have sad bombs, you can complain. Every run should start with sad bombs, or like when you kill Mom's heart, it should drop sad bombs. That's the prerequisite. I actually disagree with that. It was brought up as a joke in the first place, but first off, if it's always special, it's never special, you know? Rarity breeds value sometimes. The legendary principle. However, it would compromise the difficulty extremely. Even like a bad run, if it's horrible, sad bombs isn't going to save it, but it could help out a lot. Might as well take Endless Nameless. We could get infinite cards against humanity. Considering we were at like 22 minutes on I think at the Depths 1 we were at 22 minutes. It's pretty ridiculous that we're now at 30 minutes and 30 seconds and we're on the chest. PhD is fine. Golden Teleporter doesn't really matter. Rune Bag could be good. Seraphim, again, is just okay. Full health. Incredible. Well, let's hope we don't have to go back that way. Extra 9 lives, please. We had a chance to break our own record there. Onsus gives us vision, so we know we're going the right way. Volcano gives us enemies that will destroy other enemies, as does Friends Till the End. I don't even know, dude. Like, what am I... Who am I trying to impress here? Golden Teleporter can give us, like, an error room. I don't think it works. It's the same principle as, like, you know, Undefined. There's no error room to get here. They took it out of the game, so infinite looping doesn't exist anymore. So I don't think you can even find it with Golden Teleporter. Unfortunately for us and our entertainment value. Yeah, okay, easy win. I mean, it's gonna be lucky number win 13. Will this episode come out on a Friday? I don't know, but I'd say there's roughly 1 in 7 chance that that ends up being the case. If so, happy Friday the 13th victory. By the way, if I said lucky 13, and you said 13's not lucky, it's unlucky, yo, wake up, sheeple. It's neither lucky or unlucky. It's a fucking number, dog. So I'm gonna give you a math test. What's 9 plus 4? Ooh, don't make me write it. Don't make me write it. You know, in Vancouver, we're a very multicultural society in Vancouver. And that's not bragging. I'm just using that as content. In Vancouver, we're extremely multicultural. Moving on. No, it's context. So there's all these new apartment buildings, and a lot of apartment buildings already don't have a 13th floor. Even though not everybody's superstitious about it, you know, there's enough people that are superstitious that they're like, you know what, let's just rename the 13th floor to the 14th floor, and, you know, that's fine. But then also, because there's a lot of people of Chinese descent, or, you know, literally being born in China and then moving to Vancouver, the number 4 has really, and Korea as well, but they have, it is ramifications, because it's like similar to the symbol for death or something like that. So now a lot of apartment buildings, you're like, you know, oh, I'm going to get up and go to the 15th floor. But it's actually like floor 12, because there's no floor 4 and there's no floor 13. I guess it would be floor 13 in that case, but we can't say that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Pretty soon we're going to be like, yeah, you know, that building, 100 stories tall. I live on the 2nd floor. It's the 100th story. Anyway, that's the 100th time I told that story. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New Isaac episodes every single day, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.